everyone, Katie Strickland. I wanted to do a quick tutorial about the DJI Osmo that I use. So continuing on with this tutorial, you are going to need to get a DJI Osmo, and that's DJI Osmo. And this is what it looks like. So it has this nice little phone holder. So your phone, your G.Dot phone or your iPhone has an app that is going to be beneficial and has to be used to work this. So you need to know how to download an app from the App Store. That's first things first. And then this is the equipment. So this is the camera. This is actually a really good camera. This is a 4K camera. Obviously, I don't use 4K. I go into the settings and I use a lower resolution. You're going to have to because Facebook, YouTube, it's just not beneficial. People can't watch 4K on their mobile phone. It's really wasteful. It looks funny when you try. Okay, so basic steps. Camera on a gimbal, so it makes it a steady cam. So when you first get the Osmo, it's going to look like this. You're going to turn this here, and then there's a little switch here, and you unlock it. So now the gimbal is unlocked. It does have a hardware in here. It has a SD card, a micro SD card. So it's going to come with one, but I would recommend buying at least one more so you have a spare. And you also, I'll give you the specifications at the end of this of the micro SD that you need, because you do have to get a pretty high quality so that the resolution, it won't say slow recording speed. It will record at the right speed that you need it, especially since you're out on a job or you're out, trying to film something in action and all that kind of stuff. So the way that you turn this on, I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. So the way you turn it on is this little drop down here. So you're going to do that. The green light is going to like flash a flash. Then you would go to your phone where the app is, and it's beeping like that because it's saying that the gimbal is not functioning. So you'll go and you can see it right there on the screen, the DJI Osmo. And it's the app from the App Store is called the DJI Go app. It's the same app that the Phantom drone uses. So you just hook your phone in here. Obviously, you take the lens cap off of your camera. The app is going to come up and it's going to ask you Osmo camera. You click camera. And you will have to, the first time you set this up, you'll have to go in and create a username and password for the DJI Go app. It's really user-friendly. It won't take you 10 minutes. I mean, we live in a world where everything is a username and password these days. So just add that to your list of usernames and logins. But I really love my Osmo. It's sometimes challenging when you're out in the field if you're trying to get a shot and you gotta run around and try to be steady with your hands. So this camera has really helped me to be the reporter on the side of the road, and it's not wanting to work right now. I don't know why, but technical difficulties. So the cool thing, we'll talk about a couple of other features while it's initializing. So it's initialized. So this front button is called the trigger. So if you go 1, 2, 3, when you click 3 times, it will actually spin the camera around and go into what is called selfie mode. If you have just 1 click, it sends it straight out. And then if you have 2 clicks, it doesn't want to work. So give me 1 second. Okay. I figured out what it was. Sorry, technical difficulties. The girl that's giving you a tutorial needs her own tutorial. I forgot to tell you. So this uses a Wi-Fi connection between your phone and the Osmo. So when you start this up, you will have to go into your Wi-Fi on your settings. You probably can't see that. And it will come up with, you can't see it, with Osmo. And it's not an internet Wi-Fi connection. It's just a Wi-Fi connection. Who knows? But this is how your phone app can control the camera. So you'll make sure that that's there, and it's a default password like 12341234, so you'll never forget that password and then it's memorized in the phone when you get it set up. So it just usually my phone will automatically detect it and all will be right in the world. Okay, cool. So there you can see what my camera is seeing is what my phone. So my phone is like the monitor for the camera, and it's not being very friendly right now. But this thing is super cool. It has a lot of settings to where if you're walking and talking, you can switch it over into selfie mode. You can actually hold it down and click twice and put it in what they call flashlight mode. And flashlight mode is really cool because it allows you to walk and talk with the camera, and it just makes it really easy if you're trying to film and walk down the street and follow like a paving operation or something like that. So I'm sorry this isn't working very well, and I'm just going to turn it off for a minute. So again, this part is the camera, this part is your handle, this is the trigger, the record button is right there, that little red dotted record button. This actually will move the camera up, down, side to side. So this has gimbal control. It's like a joystick. And then this is to take a picture. So you can take still pictures with this also. I do both. The really cool thing about it is the app has a home screen. When you go home, it will show you everything that you've shot. Once you see all the tiles there that you've filmed, you can actually click on one. It'll bring it up, and that you can download it to your phone. Then you can go onto Facebook on your phone and just upload it there. They have the ability to attach Facebook and YouTube and Twitter to your DJI account. I didn't do all that. I didn't want the hassle of that. I just wanted to be able to have the actual footage on my phone to upload later, and then I can use that footage when I get back to the office. I can put that footage from my phone. I can go ahead and email it over to myself, load it onto my computer, pull it up, and then make an iMovie out of it, or make a Filmora project out of it. So that's basically it. I did get a couple more accessories. This is what you get. This is what it comes with it. This little phone holder, the gimbal, the camera. It comes with this really weird looking case. Really weird looking case that looks kind of like a violin. But I did go ahead and get the outboard microphone. Oh, this is important. The sound on this is right here, and it's pretty crummy. Even me, I'm really loud, and it's really crummy onboard sound. So you're going to have a microphone. So I have a couple of microphones. I have some from my personal life. Yeah, I know. I just have a bunch of lavaliers laying around. That's just how I roll. So I just bought like a $6.99 TTC, I think is what they called, like just, mic, and you can just put it there. I have my really expensive Samsung SAMSON airline stewardess microphone. And this is what I use on my ear, so that if I am out in the field and I need really good quality sound, it has a mic pack with it, so you have to charge this part, and then I have an extended line in, so the line in goes into that mic pack, and then you have the wireless microphone that is fantastic, and it lasts for like 2 or 3 hours. I've left it on all day one time, and it still was working. What else can I talk about? Oh, so a couple of other accessories that I have. They came out, so Osmo realized that they had done kind of a crummy job with the onboard sound, so they came out with a alternative flexi mic, and I have that also, and it just sticks into that onboard sound, and it's a little round fluffy microphone. I can't find it right now in all my accessories, but it works really well. Especially, the only thing is, if you use that flexi mic that sticks straight out, you will have to turn your phone this way, and you'll have to film yourself so that you're talking into that microphone. If you have your wireless mic, you can be in selfie mode and just talk normal, and it won't matter. What else? Oh, so a couple of other accessories that I have. So I do have a stand that on my desk at work, that you just sit this down in it, and it clicks down so that you're not having to hold it funny and feel like you're going to break a 4K camera. I mean, for $650, this piece of equipment is really, really worth your money, or worth the department's money. I did have a few other things. So this is the extender, and it was, I think, another $100 maybe. And then this is the part, so you have to have the extender pole in order to have the tripod. So the tripod comes in handy when we're by ourselves out on the side of a project and we want to film ourselves doing any kind of anything. I do a lot of this. I know this is something kind of new, but so here is the way that it works. So you hook this part to this part, and this actually will make it stand up. This is 3 feet tall, so it works out really well. I can be standing outside of a vehicle, and I can place this right behind the guardrail, and then hook my Osmo up to this. So obviously this little phone thing, it's a rosette. This comes off and it hooks to this portion of it. And if you have questions, call me. I can make you another tutorial video, or I can just talk you through it over the phone. And so that helps me when I'm filming and I don't have anybody out to actually hold the camera, or I want to get a big shot of the project and I want to be talking and walking at the same time. So I don't know what else I could cover. Just get out there and start doing it. I mean, there's no magic formula to it. There's no, oh, this will help you make better videos. The main thing that's going to help you make better videos with your DJI Osmo is just doing it. Just get out there. If you're nervous, fake it till you make it. It's not something that I have to sell, because these projects people are interested in these projects. I find that I get more reporter calls since I started this daily video content, specific content about my district projects. I started 2 weeks ago before I broke my foot, and decided I was going to put something out every day for 2 weeks and just see how my Facebook insights looked. You would not believe what I got. I have actually landed 2 regular spots on not only local radio, but a local reporter has started contacting me. One of the local county commissioners started texting with me after that. So it really has been beneficial for me, and I'm able to talk about this work. I'm able to coordinate better information getting out there, so that way I know who I need to be talking to. And believe it or not, having a support group that is just a text away is fantastic. So if you need me to help you with this or come out to your area, once my foot is healed, and hopefully the orthopedist will say it is after the 14th of November that I can start putting, I can actually drive and stuff. I would love to come and help you to just formulate a plan and see how videos can help your Facebook and your Twitter accounts, and also your MailChimp releases. I have started putting videos on my MailChimp releases, and those have just really, the insights on those are also very good. They're not as good as I want them to be. I mean, I'm no Kyle Collins, but I'm doing the best I can, and this little tool here has been absolutely a godsend.